You know, in sports, sometimes a single statement just cuts through all the noise. It's more than just words, right? It's like a public declaration, a preview of a legacy someone wants to build. And today, we're going to unpack one of those declarations from a young football star who is not messing around. Okay, so here's the first half of this massive goal. It comes from Bayern Munich's rising star Aleksandar Pavlović. He says he wants to become the best number 6 in the world. Whoa! I mean, think about that. He's not saying one of the best. No, he's aiming for the best, and in a very specific, super crucial role, the number 6. We'll get into what that really means in a bit, but just that ambition alone, that's huge. And guess what? He wasn't done.
And then he adds this little part, to win everything there is to win with Bayern Munich. Bam! That is the knockout blow right there. It's a total 1-2 punch of ambition, isn't it? He's pairing the ultimate individual goal with the ultimate team goal. This isn't just some daydream. It's basically him laying out a roadmap for a legendary career for everyone to see.
So, who's the guy with this much confidence, right? Well, his name is Aleksandar Pavlović. He's this up-and-coming talent in the midfield for an absolute powerhouse, Bayern Munich. Look, he was already turning heads on the field, but a statement like this launches him into a whole different conversation. We're not just talking about potential anymore, we're talking about legacy and just pure, unfiltered ambition.
And that's really what we're going to dig into here. This isn't just one goal. It's like two massive challenges rolled into one. It's like he's saying he's going to climb two different mountains at the exact same time. So let's take a look at what each of those climbs actually involves.
All right, let's start with that first mountain, becoming the best number 6 in the world. Now, I get it. If you're not super deep into football tactics, number 6 might sound like some kind of secret code. But trust me on this, this position is the absolute engine room, the heart of any top team.
So, what does a number 6 actually do? Well, think of them as the holding midfielder. They're like the central nervous system of the entire team. They play right in front of the defenders, and they're the pivot point for pretty much everything. They stop the other team's attacks before they even get started, and then they're the ones who kick off their own team's attack.
Yeah, this role is a total masterclass in multitasking. You've got to be a defensive shield, right? Putting out fires before they even reach the defenders. At the same time, you're the tempo controller, kind of like the team's conductor, deciding when to speed things up or slow it all down. You're also the first line of attack, and you're the crucial link between the defense and the offense. To be the best, man, you have to be this perfect blend of tactical genius, like a Sergio Busquets, and pure defensive grit, like a Claude Makelele. That combination is just incredibly right. Okay, so that's mountain number 1, basically achieving total mastery of your craft. Now let's look at that second peak he wants to conquer. What does winning everything with a giant club like Bayern München actually mean? This isn't some vague wish. It's a very specific, and honestly, a very daunting list of trophies. When he says everything, what he's really talking about is conquering 3 major competitions in a single season. It's a legendary feat called the Treble. So that means winning the Bundesliga, which is the long, grueling domestic league title. It means winning the DFB Pokal, the knockout domestic cup, and it means winning the big one, the UEFA Champions League, the absolute pinnacle of European club football. Look, winning just one of those is a huge deal. Winning all 3 in the same year, that's the stuff of legends.
All right, so let's put these two massive ambitions together. We've looked at each one on its own, right? But the real power, the real audacity of what he said is in combining them. He's not choosing one or the other. He's not saying, I want to be great or I want my team to win. No, he's demanding both.
So this path he's laid out for himself, it's really a 2-step plan. Step 1, become the absolute best in the world at one of the hardest positions on the field. Step 2, while you're doing that, win a clean sweep of the most important trophies with your club. I mean, either one of those goals on its own is a monumental career-defining achievement.
And this is really the main takeaway, isn't it? What he's declaring is this intent to achieve a perfect balance between individual mastery and total team victory. Think about it. So many legendary players master their position but never get their hands on those big team trophies. And then you have other players who are part of incredible trophy-winning teams, but maybe they aren't seen as the absolute best at what they do. Pavlović, he's planted a flag and said, I want both, the personal glory and the team's success, the whole shebang.
So he's put it all out there, his ambition is crystal clear, and now there's no hiding from it. He's basically described a career path that most players wouldn't even dare to whisper, let alone say out loud. So at this point, it's not about what he wants anymore. We know what he wants. The real question, the one that's going to follow him for his entire career, is simple. Can he actually pull it off?